So far I've taught you how to make a lot of different dishes like meals, entrees and soups and stuff like that. So I want to get into a little bit of pastry making because we're in the holiday season right now and Christmas is coming up pretty soon, and I want to make my white cake and my black fruit cake. So right now I'm going to teach you how to do the boiled milk frosting. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. So I went out to the store and I got a lot of things to teach you about this boiled milk making. Okay, first of all, this is Eagle brand, and this is the one that I like the best for making the boiled milk frosting. But I bought this can to show you that you don't want to do anything that has the pop tab, because when you boil this and it's on the pressure for so long, it's going to explode. So this is no. This is not what you're going to do. We're going to put an X on that when we edit the video. So here we have La Lechera, which is from Nestle, and this is dulce de leche, which means they already boiled it for you. And I've tried this before, but there are many reasons why I don't like it. And at the end of this show, I'm going to show you the difference between all of them so you can know why I don't like this one. So then we have just regular sweetened condensed milk by the same people, Nestle La Lechera, and then we have the Eagle brand, the Borden, and I'm going to end up boiling these two. So what I'm going to do is rip the paper off of the can. And we're going to use a Sharpie to mark which one was which. So we're going to say this one is Eagle. And then we're going to take the La Lechera off. This one's more. Take this one off. And then this is going to be La Lechera. So we can know which one is which. And all we do to make this frosting is submerge it in a large pot of water. See how tall this pot is? It's probably a 10 or 12 quart pot. And we're gonna let it boil, sit on high fire on the stove for 3.5 hours until we turn it off. We're gonna have to monitor this very closely. We're gonna add more water to this when we put it on the stove. And you always wanna watch it that the water is not boiled out and like that. You see the can sitting there and the water's boiled up, because I promise you it will explode. I had a friend do this years ago, forgot she was boiling the milk, it exploded in her ceiling all the way down her hallway to her bedroom. If somebody was out there, would have gotten badly injured or killed. So this is very, you have to be very careful with making this boiled milk frosting. A lot of my American friends asked me in the past, do you punch a hole in the can and make it boil? No, we don't do that. We have another recipe that's called Belizean fudge that we do that. We cook it on top of the stove. So I'm going to add more water to here, put it on the stove for 3.5 hours. We're going to watch it. We're going to add more water as it's needed. And in about 3.5 hours it'll be done, and I'll wait for it to cool down first before I open it. So I'll see you in about 5 hours. So instead of seeing you 5 hours later, I'm seeing you a couple of days later because I got sick with a cold and got some laryngitis. But I want you to know that I boiled the milk for 4 hours instead of 3.5, because I noticed that about every hour to every hour and a half I had to add more water to the pot so that it wouldn't boil out and have the milk explode. So we're going to go on ahead now and open up the milk. So here we have the Eagle brand one. See, it says Eagle. That white stuff is just what comes on it when it's boiled. We'll wipe it off before we open it. Here's the La Lechera. And here's the one that I bought from the store that was already boiled. Now I'm going to get these on the can opener and open them one by one. So here's the store-bought one that they boiled. It comes like this. See how dark it looks? And it tastes kind of bitter too to me. That's why I don't like it when they boil it for me. Okay, here's our La Lechera, same brand, but I boiled it myself for 4 hours. See, the color's different. And here's our Eagle brand. See, Eagle brand. That's why I left the lid on. So now we're gonna stick the knife in it and see. See? Look at this. It's nice and thick. And you could really paste this on top of a cake and have it not slide off. And then look at the La Lechera brand. It's not too bad this time around, but sometimes when I do this, it's so thin still, because you know this milk starts off thinner than that Eagle brand one. But we're gonna put this on a white cake in a little while. I'm gonna make a recipe, make a video for the white cake. I want you to go view that. And this is the one that's store-bought, and in a pinch you could use this, but see how thick it is? It's hard to spread on top of a cake. Look, you gotta wipe and press and wipe, and I think we'll test it on the cake too for you to see, but I really don't like this one. I use it only in emergency. So here we have our boiled milk, and follow all the instructions like I told you. So first of all, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed making this boiled milk frosting with me. I want you to follow all the precautions because I don't want anybody to get hurt when they're doing this. The next recipe that I'm gonna make is the Belizean white cake or light cake, so I can teach you how to use this milk to frost the cake. So we're getting ready for Christmas because I have to rush into the black cake too. So thank you so much again for watching. I love you for subscribing. Until I see you again, take care.